It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers rookie running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Buccaneers and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport. The Bucs offense about set to take over here. And all eyes on this man, their star running back.
His guys, though, they will not have playoff football to look forward to this year.
But knowing him like we do, we know that he'll finish this thing out strong. He's a professional, and he'll want to set the tone for next season in this game.
They'll run. Here's the former Seminole.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about...
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
The Buccaneers had 5-8, 3 games under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a...
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half.
To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
His back has been a dependable.
Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mayfield looks to throw.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 56 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. But just add that to the visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. Give him 10 yards there. And about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. Here's Baker. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you. But you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
One last shot for Mayfield here. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes there's things that we don't see on the surface. Did the coach feel like, you know, if he tied the game, they couldn't go any farther, they had too many injuries?
It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll see the Buccaneers rookie running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Bucs and the Cowboys.
The Buccaneers offense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great.
And if you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
Only a couple. They're on the game's first play, and it's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 19 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there, but they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. In motion left, Godwin. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3 and out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll drop to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker. Offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Bucs at 5-9 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. He'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Mayfield now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Mayfield with it once more. And the throw there going to be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
Now Mayfield. He'll find his tight end, Payne Durham. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we have come to halftime. Well, we're in the last. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like...
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Throwing, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So Mayfield and the Bucs trailing 10-3. A little over 80 ticks to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. King. What's up? Mayfield. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mayfield to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to